So one more thing we will be discussing is a regression expression. Okay. So first of all, what is a regression expression? Let us understand that thing. So for example, I visit a website REG uh, okay. So this is the name of the website regexr.com. Okay. So what is the meaning of regression expression? First of all, you have to understand this thing. Okay. REGEXR. This is the website name. Now, for example, I have a HTML page. Okay. I have a, for example, I have this thing that product Samsung price is 500. Now there is, I have written this string, this text, product Samsung price is 500. Out of this particular string, I want to separate Samsung and 500, for example. So here we can use this regression expression. So if I write over here, okay, now if I write over here, product, and after product, whatever is there, maybe it can be Samsung, it can be LG, it can be any other company name. So for that, I will write circular bracket. Dot specifies the character. Plus means whatever the number of characters are there. And any type of the character, question mark. Circular bracket close. So it will take all the characters in between price. Okay. So product and price in between whatever it is, it will be taken. So it is matching one match. If you see here, it is saying one match. So here, if you see, I have this list. If I click on list, okay, so it is showing me what it is getting. Okay, and is circular bracket dot plus question mark circular bracket. And after that, if it is a price, for example, dot, but it will take up to 5 only. So for example, there is a dot after it. So I will write dot. Okay, or say 500 rupees like this. So this is a regression expression in which what we have done, we have specified that product and whatever the value, price is whatever the value. If I take my mouse over here, this is called group 1. This is called group 1. And this is called group 2. For example, again, if I go to the next line and I write product, say LG, price is 400 rupees. So this is group number 1. So this one, if I take over here, so this is matching. Okay, match product Samsung price is 500. This is group number 1. So if you see, when I take my mouse, niche, here it is written group 1 Samsung, group 2 500. When I take my mouse to here, so it is saying group 1 LG and group 2 400. So means these two things, these it is extracting Samsung and 500, LG and 400. First one is called group 1, second one is called group 2. So from the first string, it is taking Samsung as group 1 and 500 as a group 2. And in the second string, it is taking LG as a group 1 and 400 as a group 2. Now in the same, if I again go and I write, for example, some HTML, a href is equals to say www.google.com. Click Google. Okay, and there can be other thing also, like uh, style is equals to color red. So for example, this is my HTML code, and I have some other HTML code also on the page. For example, div table td, and in td I have this again, a href is equals to www.yahoo.co.in, and something uh, say alt is equals to xx. Click td and say table div. For example, on the same page I have some paragraph strong, and also I have link a href is equals to https www.myname.com. For example, this is my some HTML page. So now what I want to do, I want to get all the links. I want to get all the links from this HTML page. So if I try to create a regression expression, and if I say that I want A, okay, and then href, then is equals to. So what is equal to, it is not taking, because here there is a space. Here I am not taking the space. So you have to take the space if there is a space. And then single quote, and there is a space. So I will take, not here, is single quote. So you can see all things are highlighted. And then after that, whatever the value is. So what I will do, after that I will write circular bracket dot plus question mark circular bracket. Up to where? Up to dot, up to single quote, whatever is written inside the single quote. So I will write single quote again. Single quote. So whatever is written after this, we are not worried about this thing, because I do not want to get this thing. I want to get this www.google.com, yahoo.com, and so this is the this is the common. A href is equal to, within the single quote I have this value. So I've written this beginning and the ending and whatever is there in between. Okay. So now you see I have got three things here. Three values I'm getting in the list. Okay. And when I take my mouse over here, so what is coming in group one? www.google.com is coming. What is coming? So all this is a group one. This is group one only. In the second string, group one, yahoo.co.in. And similarly in third, myname.com. So it means from the complete string, I have selected only the website URLs starting with AHREF single quote and ending with single quote. So in this way, we can use the regression expression. Now, how to use this regression expression in your Jmeter application? So let us make one example. So I've created one test plan. Right click, add one thread group, anything, and then again add one HTTP request sampler, and I will give the name as www dot I've given the name www.rminfosolutions.com, and in path I have just given slash. Okay, and now I will add this listener as a tree. Okay, now when I will execute it, so as you know, I am calling this one person one time. It will be executed one time only. So just I will execute it. And you will get the result. Now when I got this result here and I click on it, so you get three things. One is the request which I am sending. Okay, and this is the sample result. In the sample result, you can also, this is a raw. If you want to get the parsed, you can click on this parsed, and from here in parsed result you will get this start time, load time, connect time, latency time, size in bytes, send bytes, all these things, and you will get all this information. Okay, I'll go back to raw. Now in the request, again this is the request body I have sent, and this is the request header, means when we send the request, so this is the head we have sent, this is the body we have sent, and now this is the response data. That is what response I am getting. So when I click on this response, so this is the response body. So you get the HTML data. See, here I am getting the HTML data. So it means when I am visiting this page, www.rminfosolutions.com, so whatever the page is loaded, this one, its HTML is loaded. This is the response body, and this is the response header. Okay. Now from this response body, if you see there is a text here, it is written text. This is this is showing in the text format. So if you want to select from text, so you can also select the HTML download, whatever is download in the HTML. Download resources. So if you click on this HTML download resource, okay, so this is the download resource you are getting. Similarly, HTML, if you want to check the HTML only, this is the HTML format, or you can select any other and CSS selector tester, for example. Okay. So if from this list you will get this regression expression tester. Click on this regression expression tester, and now we can write this regression expression here. For that, if you want to copy this body, you can copy this body Okay. It is lengthy code. So for the demonstration, I will say, for example, whatever you want. I'll just copy this one because it's a lengthy. So what you can do, you can go to this regression excr.com, whatever code you want to get, so you can paste it over here like this, and then you can test the regression expression here, what you want to get. For example, this is the code I have tested, pasted, and from here I want to get this Vikram Rao. Okay, so what I can do to get the Vikram Rao, I can use this as a starting, then dot plus question mark like this, and then what I want, slash div. So basically, this is my regression expression which will retrieve this Vikram Rao. Okay. You can see group 1 Vikram Rao is retrieved. Or otherwise, what you can do, simply on your page only, in your Jmeter only. This is the I have selected regression expression tester from here. And what I want to do, I want to get all href links, ahref links. So in regression expression, I will write a href is equals to single quote or double quote as per your circular bracket dot plus question mark circular bracket and then ahref. Okay, I will just take it up to here and test. So I've just written ahref is equals to double quotes and then double quotes. So I've just written ahref is equal to double quotes, is this is my starting, and then dot plus question mark and then double quotes, and click on this test. So you see here I am getting 54 counts. This is my first. So first is in this one, index.html. Then again index.html. Then courses. Okay. Then Selenium Java. Clear. So it means all the links it has retrieved from this body. Now I will try to use this regression expression. Control C, and I will go to this request again, HTTP request. Right click, add, and again I will go to the post processor. Okay. Because after the request has been processed, then only I will get the body. And from that body, I want to retrieve the what? This data, all the links. So go to the regular expression extractor, post processor, click. Okay. Here we have selected body, that is I want to get the data from the body. Okay. Create a variable. So I'll create a variable by the name of link. Like I have created the variable, user defined variable. So similarly, I have created a variable link. Okay. And this is the regular expression I've just pasted, which I have tested. And this is group number 1. So here it is written $1. $1 means get the data from group 1. This is group 1. If there is one more regular expression, for example, here I am written src is equals to, and also after src I have written like this dot plus question mark. So this is my, as I told you, group 1. This is my group 2. For example, I want to get the data from group 2 also. So what I will write? Again, I will write no spaces, without space. $2. So $1 means group 1. $2 means group 2. Okay. So now I have only one group, so I will remove this one. And also I will remove, I will write only $1. So $1 means get the data from the group number 1. And if there is one more regression expression, then $2 in that way. Okay. Now if you see over here, what we have seen, that I was getting 54 results. For example, you want to get the result number 1 or result number 2, result number 3. So I will say result number 1 or result number 2 or result number 3. Okay, in that way. For example, result number 1. And if this expression is not available, if it is not working, then error. So it means you have seen that error will come. So error, you can give any error message. So in this request from rminfotechsolutions.com, when the request is processed, so it will return me the body. From this body, I am using this regression expression to get the links. Okay. Now, what I will do, I will create one more request. So, for example, give the name at 2. And again, I am writing okay. And now what I do, I want to use this link which I have extracted, and I want to pass it as a path /$ curly bracket link $. So I told you $curly bracket link will get the value from this link. This is a variable I have created, and I am now passing it as a path. Okay. So now I will run and check whether it is getting the link and passing it or not. So you see, this was the first request, this one, rminfosolutions.com. And in request number 2, what it has sent, /index.html. So from where it has retrieved this thing? From this body, response data body, it has retrieved first value. For example, again I go to here and I write 2 or say 4, and again if I run it, so here you see it is sending contact.html. So for example, again if I say go to request 1, response data, this is my response body. I go to this regression expression tester and I will use this regression expression again, Control C, and I go to expression and test. So I'm getting this one, and what I have written over here, 4. So if you check fourth one, 1 2 3 4. So you see in 4 it is coming contact.html here, contact.html. fourth one. Similarly, for example, I want to go to this 8 playwright. It is extracting 8 here, 8. So I will write over here 8, 8. So you see playwright here, playwright.html. So basically, just a demonstrative example, what is the meaning of regression expression? That is when you are sending a request and the response body is coming and you want to extract some data. Say some you want to extract the link, or you want to extract the price, or you want to extract something from this body to assert it or to inject in some another request. Like here I'm sending it as a path. Then you can use this regression expression extractor, this one, regular expression extractor. Variable name, I think you have understood where we are saving that data. This is the position. Like when we use regression expression, you get 22 results. So which result you want to extract? This is the regression expression which I am using. And this group, I have told you what is group 1, group 2, group 3. $1 means I want to extract from this group 1. Okay. Now in this case, if I use this while while controller again, is because there are multiple records. So I want to use while controller again, for example. So again, what I will do, I will go to the thread group, right click, add logic controller and while controller. Now inside the while controller, I want to add this two requests, this one and this one, control X, control V. So it means inside the while controller, now I have these two requests. And now after this request is handled, I am adding post processor regression expression. And again, I will write the same code. Here I will create one user defined variable. User defined variable, add, say count. Okay, value is equals to 0, say, fine. Take it to the up here. Okay, and in this again I will write int count1 is equals to VARS is a predefined object dot get variable name as int, semicolon. Then count1 plus is equals to 1, which will increment by 1. And then VARS dot put count, and what you want to put, count1 as string. Dot to string. Okay, so again what we have done same thing. And now go to the while controller and we have to write this code, which is dollar curly bracket, 2 times underscore, groovy, circular bracket close, curly bracket. Okay. And we write a condition vars dot get count as string, sorry, as int is less than equal to 10. And now what I will do, I will in this request, okay, in this regulation expression extractor, here I was writing manually. That is, I want to get first data, I want to get second data, I want to get third data. So one by one I was putting the value. I was writing 1, then I was running, then I was writing 2, then I was running. Now instead of writing this, I can write just dollar curly bracket count. So now count will run, this count will run in the while loop 10 times. So this regular expression will run 10 times. It will have the value 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can, because I want to start from 1, so instead of 0 I can change it to 1. Otherwise it will take 0 first. Okay. So I will initialize by 1. And in while controller less than equal to 10. And in regular expression I have just used this count. Okay. And in this request it will now pass the value one by one through this regular expression. First value, then second value, then third value. Let us try and check it one more time. I will save it by okay. So you see, it has sent this request first time and then retrieved the data index.html. Then again send this request from this body. Now it is in the regression expression, it is extracting the second value contact.html. Then again, and from this body it is again extracting the third value. In that way it is extracting all the like Selenium java.html. So you can run it multiple times. So if you want to extract multiple data from the by using the regression expression, then you can use loop controller or while controller, so that it runs multiple times, and then you can use it the variable in your regular expression here. Okay. So now I will keep up to here. I think it is understood.